Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich the KMT. Let us continue on for last left off. So we're doing very well against Russia. We're not doing so well in Australia, but that's okay. And actually, I wonder what might work for us. Is if we were to bring... Well, let's combine our fleet up again. If we were to bring our entire navy down to the Mediterranean, do you think we can navally invade our way into the French state? And also, our units have now arrived in Paris. Or in, not Paris, but in France, I should say. So is this a time for our comeback? We're going to be sending 72 divisions. That might be enough to completely swing the balance of power in our favor. I'm not too sure yet. Where's your next supply hub? Is it in Zarazin? Yes, it is. Please take Zarazin. You guys push when you can. Please and thank you. And then you have a supply hub here. You got a supply hub here. I mean, again, fighting in these kind of conditions is never great. Russia is down now to 56. Is it because we took Zarazin? We haven't actually yet, but we're going to in just a second. Zarazin has collapsed to KMT troops. Again, remember, we're invading Russia from Siberia. They're at 51%. Did they take I think if Petrograd falls, that'll definitely be the end of it. We take where's Kazan? I know there's a couple of other major cities around here we can probably use to our advantage. Maybe we push away to Rostov. Rostov could be another good choice here. Thank you, America, for the equipment. Nizhny Novgorod. Yeah, the only reason Germany's even able to push back is because of our efforts here. And actually, I think they have a lot of units, huh? You know, I have an idea. Let's have our entire army be in this small little corridor. We're going to push our way into Flanders, Wallonia, onto, or into the Dutch. Reinforce their positions. Of course, I want to ask military access through basically everybody. Push our way through here. Link up with the troops that are in currently Bahati Commune. And then we push our way into the German heartland. How many troops do you guys have, by the way? Your puppets? 18 to 48, 22 to 93. Not a shit ton, but definitely a good amount. Is our port done? Yes, it is. But even then, it doesn't actually go very far. And our port here will be done in 13th of May, so a few more days. I mean, even then, the supplies are really not that good. If we can take Townsville, I think that'll be better for us for sure. But maybe Australia just did. I think Russia's collapsed. Fall of Moscow. Did German troops take it? No, that's just the event that plays. Okay. So again, the question is, where do we draw our lines? Well, for me, Zarazin for sure. I think there's Moscow, Nizhny Novgorod. It's kind of hard to say like where my forces were and where the Germans were. If we need to change this afterwards, we can do so. Take all of this land. Look at all this juicy land we're getting here. Take you, take you, take you, take you, take you, take you. And now, when it regards to the Russian fleet, Sevastopol. I guess we'll take the Sevastopol fleet. How do I only have 391 points here? And then I guess you guys will take the rest. Confirm and exit this, please. Oh, we captured one of the railway guns. I should build railroad guns. Okay, this actually seems like a pretty I mean, we'll keep pushing where we were pushing before. That's for sure. Draw your line out like this. Purple army, red army. Everybody should still have their same battle plans. But now we're just going to be fighting against the Germans instead of fighting against the Russians. Everybody's still pushing. Yes, they are. I will say you guys, though, don't need to be doing this anymore. Hold position. You guys down here also hold position. Okay. So hello, Germany. How are you? Yeah, and everybody still kind of goes for it. So let's drag you down here. So you're just going to deal with the Caucasus for now. You guys redeploy. Yeah, now we got to start pushing away into Ukraine, pushing away into Belarus, to the duchies here. There's a lot of stuff that we need to get done. Now, where's the German army? That's a fucking great question. I'm sure they're approaching very, very soon. Okay, so I think Germany's probably releasing the Russians now. There we go. There's a little Russia. Very cute, very cute. Even this, I think, is actually too long. Can I release any territory? Yes, I can. Give this to our allies in Transmitter, please. The Far Eastern Union will be looking pretty goddamn good, if I do say so myself. Look at 21 states. Well, actually, no, 24 states. You gotta add all of them up together. That's how math works. Okay, Transmitter. Fantastic. Central Asia. Let's create the Central Asian Federation. Again, it just takes a second. Just takes a second. Actually, I should look at my resources as well. I don't know if we need any more. And Tuva, we'll give that to Mongolia. Congratulations, Mongolia. We do need more aluminum, which I guess we'll just get from our allies in North America. Boom, done. Mission accomplished. Purple, your line did get destroyed. I apologize for that. And where are you guys? You guys are still in Australia. I mean, Australia is like a very awkward spot. I think you guys on this side can push. But you guys over here just sit still for the time being. I don't want to rock the boat over there too much. Yes, mobilize, mobilize. Flanders, Wallonia, are you technically capitulated? Yes, okay. Yeah, our units are in position. And you know what? I want you guys to be very aggressive with this. I think we can definitely break the European stalemate. Okay, we have some German troops arriving. Germany, how many units do you guys have? 67 to 378, so we really have no idea. Let's send you to Berlin. I'm sure you will not stick out like a sore thumb. Our troops here, get our conquer. Because remember, we technically control this territory. It's just occupied right now by the Germans. So these units shouldn't need to stay in the south for too long. It'll just take a little bit. Yes, give it to our Far Eastern allies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I would say the Far Eastern Union is looking pretty goddamn sweet. What do we need here? I guess we just build more air bases. More air bases for me, please. Just so we can keep pushing our air force closer and closer to the Germans. I cannot see. %, 94. In mobile combat, enemy superiority. How bad is enemy superiority? Oh, terrible. And unfortunately, air units are the one thing that you can't send. Like, we can't send them our aircraft, even though we have so many of them. Actually, you know, wait, France. I have so many planes. How many planes do you guys have? Like, a few hundred? Start Lend-Lease. Do you want planes, man? I have so many fucking planes. Here, do you want you can take 1,000 of these bad boys? You can take 1,000 of these bad boys. I'm sure we have something else in here to maybe give you. Yep, no, here we go. Here we go. Here's 2,000 planes. That's going to literally, like, triple your air force. Now, please do with that wisely. Okay, Georgia. Restore the Georgian Republic. Okay, it didn't do exactly what I thought it would do. I thought it would release all of the territory back to us, but, I mean, it's still okay. Okay, you guys need more supplies. You actually don't have an offensive line, so push in this way, please. See if you can take Rostov. I mean, Germany doesn't have, like, great supplies here. Russia's gonna have no units. So, like, overall, like, we should be... North Caucasus, give that to the Mountain Republic. Armenia, congratulations, Armenia, for some independence. Azerbaijan, congratulations to the world of existence. Yeah, so let's clean all of you up. I mean, our allies will be here to also help out as well, which I'm happy to see. For you guys, I guess we'll just have you move your way into Sevastopol. Try to take Crimea from the Ukrainians. Oh, we need to actually have you spread out more up north. Okay. Okay, Red Army, we'll think that you're a little spread too far south. So this is still looking good for us. Black Army, move you up a little bit as well. And again, supplies are still, like, not fantastic. But it's slowly getting resolved. I'm happy to see it. Again, my goal here is to try to link up with international forces in Bahari Commune. Actually, can I get attaché? I can't take an attaché because I have too much air supply. Air supply costs a lot of points. I mean, I like air supplies, don't get me wrong. Yeah, and I want to link up with you guys where we can. But I will say, I mean, with Russia collapse, like, we're really just fighting the Reichspakt at this point. I mean, we're also technically fighting the Entente as well, but they don't really matter. And we're only fighting the Entente because they would not give us, like, Hong Kong. Where's the... Wait, do you have any ports here? There's a supply hub. There's a port in Port Moresby, which I guess makes sense. You can take this area here. Insulindia is still looking good. Fate of Kars, give that to Armenia. Fate of wherever this is, give that to Armenia. That definitely won't cause any issues in the future. Trust me. 5 divisions here. Let's clean this area up. And the Internationale of the East, I would say it's looking pretty solid. This is definitely, I would definitely call this the East. I mean, we're at this point, we're basically now just the Eastern Front, or the Eastern Front of the Internationale, which is what the Russian faction is called. We have 17, why am I importing? No, I'm not importing this stuff, never mind. We have 1,700 rubber, and that's not even, we're not even importing it. That's just what we're using. I wonder if we should open up our economy again. It's not needed. That shit's a waste of time. So you're here, you're here, you're here. I'm gonna make you 3 different colors so I can actually tell you apart. $15 units. I want to take Dunkirk, and I want to push my way towards Paris, please. They do have a lot of troops. There's no denying that there are a lot of troops kind of everywhere. You're owned by Marseille, which is a little bit annoying for us. Yeah, so let's have you pull up here. You're going to push your way into Sevastopol, hopefully, but then pull your way into the south of Ukraine. And then you guys will probably push your way to, like, the north of Ukraine. So I can shrink you down, I can shrink you down. I mean, I probably could just put all of you onto, like, one field marshal order. But that, I mean, it required me to kind of switch things up a little bit, and I don't want to do that quite yet. I mean, we're looking solid, I still think. How many units have we lost in this war? Mostly against India, Portugal, German Empire, 80,000. I don't know how many of their troops we've killed. Germany's lost a lot. How many? What's your war score? 68%. God damn. How do you still have this much support? I don't really know. I still think my plan of pushing into Dunkirk, but I mean, our air superiority is so strong. And I got to make sure that Germany or that the commune doesn't collapse. Right, like that's going to be an issue for us. But if we can get the new Russian government to collapse, then we can maybe start pushing our way in a little bit more. There's 20 units in this province, huh? They have 2 divisions. Why do you have like 2 troops here? I mean, I'm not going to complain. I'm just a little bit curious. It seems like a mistake on your part. But I will say that for now, I think it's a pretty good time for us to end this episode. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoying, thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.